Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away.
Hi, I'm Becky.
I'm Simon.
And welcome to Disney with the Gregorys. Today we're going to go through everything that we've bought so far this year from Disneyland Paris. We've been twice so far with another trip booked in November. We went first of all in April for the anniversary, which was great. And then we went recently in September. And also we've got merchandise that our mum and sisters picked up for us in a trip they went, which I think was June. Yeah. So first of all, we're going to go through the clothing and kind of like hats and ears that we've got. And I'll go through my stuff and then
I'll go through mine.
Yeah. So first of all, in our first trip, I picked up the 30th ears. I've got the 25th ones, so I bought the 30th ones to go with those, and I need to scissor off this massive tag. And along with that, we also managed to pick up the 30th t-shirt, which has got all the rides and the 30th logo on it, and the only place that had these was the World of Disney. And we had to go in there literally first thing on the birthday day, didn't we? And there was one rack, and that was it. So we managed to pick up a couple of those for family members
so I missed out on the Spirit jersey.
Yeah, so we managed to pick up the small one, didn't we, for our nephew. So Simon's got the 25th blue one and a grey one. Yeah, the kind of like American like jersey zip up.
It's called Spirit jersey. I don't know.
No. So yeah, they had none of those. So we keep looking online, keep looking when we've been back, and they still haven't had them. They've got a different design.
Yeah, slightly different with the. It's got the 1992 on it instead, isn't it? I think.
But not the one we want. So scrap that. Then on the latest trip, I picked up my mother-in-law picked up the sparkle ears for me when she went on a holiday, and so then on the recent trip I picked up the matching sparkle Spirit jersey, and hopefully next time I might pick up the matching bag. So watch this space when we win the lottery. And then I also picked up the jumper, which some of our family members have got the t-shirt of, and we went matching, didn't we?
We did.
So I've got the grey one. So I've got the grey one, and it's got the logo like embroidered and printed, and then you've got the blue one, which has got more colourful.
Yeah, they seem to be quite popular in our trip into September. We saw a lot of people in these. Yeah,
and I think a lot of the smaller sizes were gone, because I think it's like a unisex style. So I think a lot of the women were buying like all the smaller sizes. So they were €46. Was yours the same?
I think it was. Have I taken mine off?
Oh, probably because you wore it, didn't you? Yeah. So I think they were €46, which isn't too bad actually. And then we picked up the little t-shirt of Mickey for our little nephew for his birthday. So that's got Mickey on the front and then peeking through at the back. And that was €18. And that's in I don't know what size it is now. Does it say? I think it was a 4.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, because he's 3. So we thought the 2 might be a little bit too small. So that's that.
Right, on to me, I guess. I've got a couple of hats, as I quite like wearing hats. The first one I've got is this Pirates hat, which I got back in April trip, and we didn't see it in the September trip, so another reason to, if you see it, you get it. I quite like it. It's a breathable hat, so it's all mesh through the top.
Yeah, it's like a trucker style.
Yeah, and it's quite a nice style. I really like that one. I wear that a lot just during going out normal, not just at Disney. Then I've also got the 30th anniversary hat. I didn't bother getting ears, so I get hats instead. which I quite like, but I'm just going to keep that. I'll wear it maybe a couple of times on trips, but it's more stay at home and look pretty on the shelf.
Yeah.
What else have we got? This t-shirt, right. I didn't buy this. This is a purchase that we mentioned earlier that my mum and my sisters went on, and we basically walked around the shops. They were FaceTiming us, and we gave them a little list. And over €100 later, we bought a few things. So I quite like this one. It's a bit retro style with the Euro Disney, which is really nice. I like the colour blue. Oh, all my clothes are blue, you'll see, actually, come to think of it.
Yeah, well, I think that's like the theme, isn't it? Your mine's grey and yours blue.
Yeah. And this is also another top that they got for me on their trip in June.
Oh, no, I think we've got this in April.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, because we got the T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
And
yeah,
you
my mum
didn't want it.
bought this for me because we bought my sisters and everyone a little something, and this was something that she bought us. You're right, yeah, this was April. I quite like that. I'll wear this out during the day as well, not just Disney. Quite happy to wear my Disney clothes.
It's nice because it's smart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite nice. Now that's my clothes done.
Yeah, we also managed to pick up the 30th anniversary tote bag, which was €20. They didn't have this. I don't think they had this in April, did they?
Well, they did, but on the no, you're right.
What's that?
COVID
delayed a lot of
delayed
stuff.
a lot of things, and this was one of those.
So they didn't have it in April, and I don't think they had it when your mum went in June.
They were in Disney Village when they're FaceTiming us, so I think
I know that
you can only get this.
That was in
Main Street at
Flores.
yeah.
And we
we've seen him.
yeah, and we've seen a lot of people. I think like Mummy of Four Does Disney. She was looking for it when she went in her last trip, and she couldn't find it either. So again, when you see it, grab it because we ended up flying around the village, didn't we, back and forward to shops to try and find sizes of jumpers as well. So I think if you see it, get it, because I was also looking for the black Spirit jersey and the stripy blue and white one. Yeah. Nowhere to be seen. No. So I think in previous videos we'd only seen those available in possibly the shop right out the front of studios by the ticket gates. Yeah. And then
one of my favourite shops.
Yeah. And then they were gone. So some of the other items we've got just little bits and bobs. So we picked up these little jars of sweets for our niece and nephew. And they changed the labelling, so I've seen that recently they've brought them out for Halloween, haven't they?
Yes,
and they'll do that for Christmas as well. So these were €5 each, so just a little token gift. We also picked up our other nephew a little plastic bowl and plate set, didn't we?
Mickey themed, and it's got little ears on the outside edges. It look really good. Yeah. But we've given those to him already.
Yeah.
So we can't show you that.
But a shame they didn't have a matching cup. They only had a Stitch and a mini cup. Apparently they'd run out.
Run out of Mickeys.
That's a shame, yeah. We also picked up the Disney map. So this is actually quite big. It's 100 by 66 centimetres. And I think we're planning on sort of framing this, aren't we, and putting it up somewhere in the house. So it's kind of like the old style map, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's the original like Euro Disney one. I think.
Yeah, and it's got all the characters around the outside. I think it looks very Sequoia Lodge, actually. So that was €7.99, and they had those when we went before, and they were right by the till, you know, as kind of to grab you. Yeah. They weren't like a deal, but they were just in the till area. We've also, Simon's mum on our little FaceTime shopping haul, picked up this like trinket dish, I guess it is. Yeah. And that's got the old style Euro Disney design. Yeah. It's a bit dusty now. And that was €12, and it's got like the 30th anniversary logo on the back. To go with that theme, we also picked up a little Euro Disney keyring, which was €6, but quite massive. I don't really know what we're going to use that for.
No, I think that would just sit on a shelf. Yeah. Didn't realise it was quite that big.
Yeah. There was also some other items that we didn't get, which was quite a big pennant, wasn't there? Like a Euro Disney pennant. And and then I guess your t-shirts from that range as well.
Yeah.
I haven't yet spent the fortune on the Bic pens, but I really do like those. But I got picked up the set of little highlighters for €6 for looking after the cats while Simon's mum went on a holiday early in the year. And also the...
Well, that's on their June trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They're doing it on their June trip.
Yeah, so... And then also the puzzle. So this wasn't out when we went in April.
No.
And I think your mum found literally 2 on a shelf, didn't she, when she went in June? So she grabbed those. And that was €20, which I think is actually really cheap.
It's really cheap.
Well,
it's not too bad for Disney merchandise, for a puzzle.
Well, compared to some
of your
things,
puzzles here are £15. You know,
yeah,
so
sort of 12, 15.
Yeah.
So
a bit like the Rapunzel one, you might see a little bit of in the background.
yeah, that's the Ravensburger one.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit cheaper, but this is 1,000 piece. But yeah, haven't started that one yet. Some of the other little bits and bobs that we've got are more kind of sort of, actually we've got a couple more confectionery items. So we just picked up a couple of little boxes of the cookies, which are €3. Just a little pack for my mum and dad, and my sister and her husband. And I think they're just, chocolate chip, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think there are some other versions, but they didn't have very many when we went last time.
We've also got some chocolate coins. We also got another bag of these. We gave those to my nephew as well.
Yes,
He's
this
already
is
got
for
those.
our other
These
nephew
are for us
today.
to just try.
No, they're not. They're for our nephew. You can't
we
see
gave them to him.
those. No.
Oh. I thought there are ones.
No.
I guess I'll have to buy some next time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also picked up, we recently redid our annual passes, which we'll probably do a separate video about, because we did those online, and I think there's a lot of kind of discussion about annual passes and what people think.
Yeah, we've been annual passes pre-COVID. We've just got one again.
And there's lots of
We're
differences.
not as happy. The same problems as you probably hear from everybody else, but it's a bit of an issue. It can be anyway.
Yeah, so I picked up a new Aurora lanyard because I only had a Halloween one before, and it kept coming it was quite old and the Velcro kept coming unstuck, so that wasn't ideal. It kept flinging off.
Yeah.
So I got that to be a little bit safer.
Yeah, older style.
Yeah, they've
These
completely
newer
changed
ones
them.
are a lot better.
Yeah.
Because the clips around the back. So we have a little squeak as well when we walk on the older ones. I've got the older one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know why it rattles. It's kind of got a connection in it that rattles. And I think, I did write that down, I think the lanyard was €10, so that's not bad.
I've been terrible with my prices, but I've worn all my things, so I can't tell you the prices.
Yeah, we don't know the prices of all of them.
They're earlier in the year, so.
So then we've had some more things that are more kind of decorative items, and I suppose more expensive
type things as well.
Yeah, we kind of get a little bit sucked in when we go, to be honest. So
sure. Yes, everybody does.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So first of all, we've got a little Christmas ceramic ornament, which I think is going to be a little bit too heavy for a tree. So we might have to attach it to some kind of like a nail or something and display it in a different way. So that's got the castle and the 30th anniversary, and I think there's a different design of that as well. I think it has Tinkerbell on it. So that was €13, but it's quite big.
It's quite
Quite big and it's quite heavy. So that's really nice quality. We also picked up the, this was from the gallery shop in the studios. It's tight. Oh, it's upside down. So these they called them plaques, didn't they? So they're actually kind of plaques of the different lands.
We got the 25th anniversary. They were coins that they came out special edition like this. But these, I prefer these, I think.
Yeah.
I quite prefer.
So what have we got?
It's very retro style.
So we've got Adventureland.
Yep.
No, that's not Adventureland. It's Discoveryland.
Okay.
Can you see better than I can?
I can. So yeah, Discoveryland. Obviously, the Sleeping Beauty Castle. You got Adventureland with the pirate ship. Frontierland. And then Main Street as well, I believe that is down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just the castle.
Poking in the background of Main Street as well.
And then Euro
and then Euro
Disneyland.
Disneyland in the middle, which is quite nice. We have these up on a shelf downstairs in the living room, which are quite nice to look at.
And they were €69, and on the back they say what number you are. So ours is, there's only 1,000 and we're 127. But we bought them at the same time as your mum, and I think hers about 700 and
I
something.
think so, yeah.
So they're all mixed, aren't they, no matter where they are in the shop. So we picked up that. We nearly picked up the set of Avengers coins, didn't we?
Yeah, the glass coins, which do look nice, but I think they're the same price, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think you get 5 coins. I can't remember who's in them.
But we've got these ones.
Yes.
So we picked those up. We picked these up in April, and we got those in the shop under the castle.
Yes.
I can't remember what it's called right now.
So it's a very similar type design as the Marvel coins. They're not. I should have got these all straight for you. Terrible. Bugs me. But these are the coins of, I believe, just all the lands as well, aren't they? Yeah, one of each land and the castle in the middle.
Yeah.
Which look quite nice. They're very.
So I think it's yeah, so you've literally got Space Mountain, the Robinson Tree, the castle, Main Street, so you've got the gazebo for Main Street, and then you've got Thunder Mountain for Frontierland.
And you get your little certificate of authenticity. I can't speak.
Authenticity.
Yep. Inside.
Authentication.
And that was 474 or 500. So
yeah, and
maybe highly likely sold out.
Yeah, I think they are. I think we basically got them on the birthday day. I think that's the day they came out, and we bought them in the shop.
There was
under the castle, and I don't know if there was a restriction. So some people were getting like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And
not sure if that was the only shop you could get them or not. Or could you get them in Harrington?
I don't know.
Not sure. Don't know.
And they're €79. But obviously everything that we're listing, we got annual pass discount off of. Even though we didn't have an annual pass in April,
not in
we
the
borrowed
April
your
one,
mum's.
my mum's. Yeah. And then this is the same shop, but the more recent trip, September. Do you want to get that out and hold it?
So I wanted one of the wands. I'm always looking at the wands that they have on display there. And I actually saw this one. Someone's mum saw this one and pointed it out because it's blue.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe might be able to see. So it's got a little Mickey head.
Might not be right.
No, I don't think so. So yeah, it's got a little Mickey head and a little sort of glass design here, and you can choose all different kind of colours, and then you can fill it with 3 different colours of beads.
Yeah.
So they can actually make it for you. So you pick your 3 colours. Or this one was actually on display, and I asked her if I could have one like this, and she said I could literally have this one. So there's some pre-made up that you can just buy, and then there's some that they make up for you. I think your mum's got her eye on one of those for next time.
Yeah, and we've just seen they've got a Halloween one out as well.
Yes.
Is it Jafar?
Yeah, I think there's Jafar one. I don't know if there was like an Ursula one as well.
Okay.
And that was, I wrote that down because it didn't have a label on it. The wand was €49. So with our annual discount, we got €9.80 off of that. So I don't think that was that bad.
No, it's not.
In comparison to other
And we don't
things.
spend like that all the time. It's
no, sometimes we try and like buy a I can't even speak. So sometimes we try and buy sort of a memento, so something like the plaques or the coins to kind of like remember that trip, and then we buy different things. But because in the annual pass, we can obviously buy more things. So, you know, that's why we're able to pick up things for family and friends.
It does end up paying for itself pretty quickly if you're able to buy a few things.
When we went a few pre-COVID, I think it was could have been 2018, and we went with my family and my niece and nephew, and the staff at Disney were really happy just to kind of like use my annual pass and give them the discount as well. So you know, they were able to buy so many more toys and plushes and lightsabers and stuff with their money than they could have before. and I think it's really, really worthwhile having if you can obviously afford one and are thinking about going back
quite often.
Yeah.
But 2-3 times a year, I think it easily pays for itself. To package
definitely.
deals. Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure.
What have you
I was
got
just
there?
going to show this little coin that we got in Avengers Land in September. It's the first time we've ever been in there. It's just a little coin similar to the coins you get out of the machines, but this is a gold one. Silver rather than gold. Sorry. It just has the Quinjet on it.
And they didn't have the machines, did they?
Disneyland Paris. No, this was next to the till. My mum spotted it and texted us while we're outside. Do you want one? I was like, okay.
I think it was €3.
Yeah,
like
it
the
wasn't
ones from the
expensive,
machines.
but it's a nice little memento.
Yeah, because we
for
picked
Avengers
up
Campus.
we picked up like the gold ones where you put in your money in the machine, and you can have all the different designs. That was the 30th anniversary one, but like Simon said, they're gold, and also, oh no, they are the same size. Yeah. But that one's nice and silver. So
just the last few bits to show you. This one, when did we get this? April we got this.
Yeah.
This is going to go up above our fireplace, so we might show you a pic of that on social media when that's done. It's I don't know if they still sell it or not.
Yeah, it was in there, and it was in Flora's.
It's okay. So this is just a picture. Oh, the reflection's bad, I think. Just the castle and the 30th logo with the hidden Mickey in it. Of this year, which looks really nice, and we put that, as I say, on top of our in our fireplace.
Yeah, we're going to frame it, aren't we?
Breast, yeah.
And that was €27.
Really nice. Yeah, it was.
Which I don't.
Rubbish prices.
But again, I don't think it was that bad. It's got like a mount round it, so.
It's rather large. Hope you can get.
Yeah, it's quite large. I guess it's A3, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Well, including the frame, I believe. It's about that size.
Yeah, so it's A3, I think, with the mount, and the mount's quite thick. So I don't think that's that bad. Sorry. So.
No. Okay, another few bits. I better bring them down. We've got some glasses, and I'll show you this first. The umbrella. I'm a bit of a.
Are you going to open it up? Then?
I love
No.
I love umbrellas, and this one, I'll onto it a little bit. Is the 30th anniversary one, and I quite like it. We can use it on some walks. So it's got the Mickey. Well, it's got lots of characters all around it as you go around. And in the top here, it's got lots of LEDs, which I don't know if you'll be able to see or not.
Might have to
show you.
Might have to film it at night and insert a clip.
Yeah.
Yes, it's got all the LEDs in the sky.
And put a little clipping, which is quite nice. You can have it on static, flashing. Does it do another one? Yeah, a different type of flashing. I think the second one's more like starry pattern. And then it's also got on the bottom a light as well. If you're walking in the dark there, you can see that.
And also it's reflective underneath, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's reflective inside. Oh, wrong way.
And how much was that?
That, again, taking the label off, I think.
I want to say it was like €50.
I think so, it was rather expensive. I did an hour about it.
Yeah, but so were the small ones. The small ones were expensive.
Yeah, they were. So it was a small Avengers umbrella, which I quite like, but well, I just have the big one, I think. And for the both of us. Yeah,
and you've already got one, haven't you? You've got the one. Was it actually 25th anniversary or?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, the big 25th anniversary, the same size as this. We do have that. I use that quite often, and we did also buy a while back. Was it a Frontierland? The smaller pop-up ones.
Yeah, I think there was a design that was like an old design that had loads of different kind of like.
Yeah,
images on it.
Like Frontier.
We picked it up.
Cheyenne type of feel.
We picked it up in the Davy Crockett shop when we stayed at Davy Crockett.
So it's probably that thing then.
Yeah. Another couple of things we picked up was Simon got a beer stein glass.
Yeah.
So that's got the printed logo on the glass. And
I can't remember. I'm just trying to think the price. It's not labelled on the bottom.
I think that was about
€20. These are on the in the village.
Yeah, so it was in the what was the kids fashion shop?
Yeah.
It's now turned into the Erebus shop. I think it was meant to be temporary for the 30th anniversary, and in there they've got a lot of glass ornaments, glasses. I think you can also go in there, kids can go in there and colour a glass.
Yeah, you can make your own glass type thing.
Yeah, so you can like choose a
In the
design,
middle.
kids can colour it in, and I guess they must seal it somehow. And that looks quite cool. And another thing I noticed just on the making your own design, in the fashion shop in the village, you can actually pick like a t-shirt and a design, and they print it there and then for you, and I think you can add your names. I don't know how much that is, so you can pick a different like design, and then some people having their names printed on them. So that's quite a good idea. Talking of the shop, actually, with all the glass ornaments, we picked up.
I thought that was downstairs.
I hidden it because I thought we were going to damage it. So we picked up this little blue glass stand.
You can see that. Oh god, I'm so shaky.
So it's a little blue glass stand, and then it was a frozen snowflake.
Yeah.
And I think the stand was €8, and I think the snowflake might have been.
I think that was one of the bigger ones.
Was it like 15 or 20 euros?
I think
maybe
20,
I think
about 20 euros.
Yeah. So that's quite nice. And I actually thought, I think it's meant to be a Christmas decoration, but I think it can stay out all year round.
Yeah, we've got it on
with our collection. Yeah, that can stay with our Cinderella shoe and our. We've got Snow White apple, haven't we?
Yeah.
From the same brand. So we also picked up. Well, we also indulged in a little glass of champagne. So on Main Street.
Yeah, I think this was the first time they brought it out. Was on the birthday day.
Yeah.
I didn't see anyone before that having one on there, but it's like
plastic.
a plastic glass.
And it's thick plastic.
Yeah,
you could reuse
plastic.
it like at a picnic or
definitely.
something.
And it's the 30th logo on it again. It's not quite a nice design for the champagne glass, really. And I've just noticed, I didn't notice before, it's got 30th anniversary logo on the bottom. Yeah.
So the glass of champagne
design.
itself was €15, including the glass, and obviously you can keep the glass. And I think it comes out only during the parades, or people were saying ad hoc.
Yes, yeah.
So we grabbed it during the Shine Brighter show, didn't we?
Yeah, the Shine Brighter show. Just before that started, we went over and got those.
Yeah.
Well, we did see
you
people...
didn't, I did.
No, because it wasn't out.
And then had to
luckily,
juggle 3 glasses.
Yeah,
back.
you had cash on you because we used card a lot and they didn't have card.
No. And actually people, and I wish I'd been smarter, but people were nabbing or asking for the corks out of the champagne bottles.
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
Wow.
but there were none left. So then literally there was this lady bringing over this whole cart of more and more bottles of champagne and taking away all the empty bottles because the queue was quite big.
Quite nice champagne too.
It was. I can't remember what it was, but it was a nice brand of champagne. And then we also picked up the 30th anniversary wine glass. So I wanted the gin glasses, but they literally had run out. Nobody had them. I asked. We'd seen them on videos, hadn't we, before we went. But I did see them this time. However, we'd bought too much other stuff, so they're going to have to wait. So we picked up 2 of the wine glasses with the 30th anniversary, and you can buy them with different designs as well. And they're €19 each, and it's kind of got like an iridescent.
Yeah.
You can't really see it, but it's kind of got that iridescent-y, bluey, purple 30th look to it. Where not all of them did. I think some of them were just sort of plain
clear glass. Yeah,
plain glasses.
Yeah.
So that's everything that we've bought so far this year. We are obviously going again in November, and we'll probably have a trip announcement for that because we're actually going to be booking it today. So I'm sure there'll be more merchandise bought, and we'll do another haul. But we're going to do a few other videos, aren't we? Kind of film reviews.
Yeah.
Anything sort of Disney out and about that we can see retail wise.
Yeah, lots of different Disney things. Anything Disney, pretty much.
Yeah.
We'll probably be on here or social media.
Yeah.
Least. Yeah.
And just keep you updated and let you know what we see. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, we'll leave a comment if there's anything particular you want us to talk about. But I guess otherwise,
That's it.
We'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.